Evening, guys. How are we on this lovely summer evening? And it's so nice outside. I'm going to try. I'm going to have a light dinner tonight. I'm going to have some whitebait. I absolutely love whitebait. Look at the size of these. They are absolutely massive. Look at that. Nice. I've not tried them cooking in the air fryer before. So if this works, I've got dinner. If it doesn't, I've just got a bowl of salad. So I'm going to give it a go. It's just really easy. I don't really want to cook too much. And I'm going to enjoy it outside in my garden area because it is such a beautiful evening. So all I've got here, guys, is about 50 grams of flour. And you don't have to season it up. You can just have flour and just salt and pepper it. That's a good idea, actually. We'll just put a bit of salt in there. There we are. I'm actually using an air fryer seasoning I find in B&M. It's not too bad, actually. It's supposed to be for the air fryer. I've mixed it in with the flour just to give it a bit of bring the flour up a bit. Let's get some pepper in there as well. Again, you don't have to do that. You can just flour it with pepper. It's up to you. But this is such a quick, easy dinner. You can do it all the time. Why would you be buying it? And these are you wouldn't believe how hard these are to find. If you're on Insta and you want to look up, and you're down this way, you want to look at the Bearded Fishmonger. His shop is in Burnham-on-Sea. And all we're going to do is we're going to lightly dust these with flour. I'm just going to go get another bowl, actually. Because I need someone to put them in before I put them in the air fryer. We're just going to lightly coat them. Of course, you could do it the old-fashioned way if you really want like a proper coating of batter on there. You can do it with the egg and the flour and the blah, blah, blah. And you can do it with breadcrumbs. It's completely up to you. But I prefer to do it this way. I like them done this way. When I go out I do get a bit upset when I find out they look like they're out of a bag. So it's not that hard. We're just going to take these out. As I said, we're lightly coating them with some flour. Don't put too many at a time, otherwise they won't get all coated. Just literally give them a jiggle. As I said, it's really easy. I'm going to do super easy tea. It's summer that I just really, really enjoy, but for some reason it's really hard to find to buy. I can't understand it. It's something that's so simple, and especially this size. Look at the size of these little fishies. Brilliant, and they're just easy to eat. And my dog loves them. But absolutely goes crazy for whitebait. So I'll be trying to keep her away from this. This is really boring, isn't it? Just sitting here dusting away. There we are. I just can't believe how nice an evening it is. I'll just cut the rest of them in. I can't believe how nice an evening it is. I just thought, do you know what? Something nice, light to get to go out with. Get this all properly coated. See, that's what I mean. You don't need that much flour. If you put too much flour in anyway and you're going to add seasoning, it's gonna just take over. And as I said, these are only having a light dusting. I don't even know if these are gonna work because obviously you're supposed to lightly fry them in the fryer. I haven't got that. I'm not filling up a pan with some oil because it's just a waste of oil. So we're gonna give them a go in the air fryer. I can't see why it won't work. We line them all up on the tray. They should be all right. It takes about 2-3 minutes in the fryer, so it's going to be a bit of guesswork. How long they're going to take? How long they're going to take in the air fryer? So this is what I mean, whether I'm going to have dinner or not. So that's the flour done. It's nice and easy. They're all done and nicely ready. I have myself a bowl of salad, and to my salad, I'm just going to add some chopped tomato. I've actually got some cucumber, but I've got to be honest, I actually like cucumber, but I didn't really like cucumber when it's come out of someone's garden. It tastes so much better. I don't know what's happened to cucumber lately. It's just literally, there's just no taste in it. But I'm finding that with a lot of English fruit and veg doesn't have a lot of taste. And I'm finding I'm buying certain things from other places just because of the lack of taste in the English fruit. I don't know if anybody else has found that. Just everything just tastes really funny. So I don't know what to do about that. So look, that's only half a tomato. And what you get if you cut it and dice it up, so much. I don't think I'm going to be eating all this salad. So I'll put the rest of the tomato in there anyway. It's going to get used. So I'm just going to like dice up this tomato. I've actually got some vinaigrette that I made a couple of weeks ago. There's a little bit left. So that's going in. And every time it's just getting stronger and stronger, which is lovely. Very nice. I've also bought some really nice garlic mayonnaise from my local mirror market. And it actually tastes really, really lovely. It tastes like the Spanish one. It's so nice. I used to get a really nice Spanish one from a friend. And it was literally like they squeezed garlic in while making the mayonnaise. And it's just amazing. There's none of that acidic taste that you tend to get with I dare say, a lot of English products. And that acidic taste is sort of like that fakeness. And that tells you, that sort of reminds yourself that this isn't actually how it's supposed to be. Right, anyway, back to whitebait. I've got the tomatoes in the salad. It's a big old salad. Yeah, I'll be eating that tomorrow. To that, I'm actually just going to we'll get back to the whitebait. I'm just going to literally, as soon as I open it, bit of aromat, because I love aromat, and it comes everywhere with me. There we go. Bit of aromat. So that, as much black pepper as you want. You need a pair of tongs, because the trouble with when you do let it set up, it tends to wilt as soon as you put the vinaigrette or any oils on it. I'm doing both. I'm putting a little bit of oil and a little bit of vinaigrette because I'm greedy. But I like taste. I want a bit of extra virgin oil. There we go. Do you know what? Oh dear. It's supposed to be a quick and easy dinner, and this is a bit of a faff. Alright, only a spoonful. I'll measure it out so I don't have too much. There we go. Because I'm putting the vinaigrette on there as well, just give it a nice light mix. Let's see, because all your tomatoes are down the bottom, of course they are. Right. I'm going to do the same with vinaigrette. I'm just going to put a tablespoon of vinaigrette on that. Like this. And it's a good thing. You can actually make the salad up and make yourself a bowl of salad and let everyone help themselves. It's always easier. Less for you to do anyway. Alright, so that's vinaigrette in. Just going to leave that to sit for a minute. We're going to get the whitebait on. I really hope this works. Alright. Oh, I'm going to open it. So, whitebait there. Just get someone to put this on a minute. What I want to do is I want to line the whitebait up neatly. So if you've got a tray like this, all I'm going to do is literally line it up and see how many I get on here. I've put a bit of tissue underneath because obviously the flour and everything. Try not to. I was tempted to tip a whole lot on there, but that will end in disaster. Can't believe I forgot I bought these. I was sorting my freezer out. Hopefully I'm going to be cooking some chicken tomorrow, and it's hopefully how I'm going to be selling it as well. So basically, chicken. I'm not going to cook chicken for you. I'm just going to season it for you, and you cook it yourself. I'm not getting down for people poisoning themselves. So, but yeah, I'm going to give that a go tomorrow, as Mum's bought me all that fruit and veg from Lidl for £1.50. Got to put it to some good use. Oh, look, I've got it all on the tray. Excellent. Fabulous. All right. So that's the whitebait, and literally that's all I've done. I've just popped it onto the tray, lined it all up. I'm going to pump that in. I'm going to go 3 minutes. So, just damn bloody clean this. Flour everywhere. The good thing about this, you can put it over the sink and just great. So, normal typical time when I say, well, let's turn the time down first. All right, 4 minutes. I'm gonna go 4 minutes at 180 and see how that goes. And hopefully it's going to cook. Would be nice because then it's something else that is very easy to do, very easy to prepare. It doesn't cost a lot of money because obviously you're not going to eat the entire bag. Alright, let's get my salad done. And it's always nice if, I love these, it's great, normally for desserts, but I thought I'd use it today. I've also got these nice little boxes to put my salad in. So I can sit on the tray. The only thing I haven't got is a slice of lemon. So I've got it in a bottle instead. Doesn't matter, it's still lemon. I go in the dishwasher. Oh. Alright. Salad. Oh, it smells really nice. So, as I said, most of the tomatoes are all sunk to the bottom. Nothing wrong with a bit of presentation. Just because it's for yourself doesn't mean it has to be sloppy. So, get some of that mixed salad that I made the other day. I can take, then I can see my tomatoes. There we are. Actually, not looking too bad. So, fingers crossed, they're going to come out okay. I'm just going to pop some tomatoes in there. Those are really quite sweet in here, actually. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, a bit. Another layer of lettuce. Actually, you know what? We'll actually eat all this. It's actually not as much as it is. It just looked more than what I thought. There we are. We've just topped that with some tomatoes. Oh, it's coming up the side. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. That looks nice, so nice and sweet, don't you think? And that's just going to go onto there. Stay. That's that. I don't think 3 minutes is long enough, personally. So I'm probably going to put these on for another 2. I'll wait for it to go down, and then I will. It's sort of a garlic salt out. Like a little pop. There we go. Mini ramekin. Seriously, when you see this come out, it just looks so good. Running out, it's not good. Alright, that'll do. Alright, again. It even looks nice. Alright, that's going on there. So good. Yeah. Alright. So that's putting some of this stuff away. Okay. Oh, what's that? Now let's have a look. Yeah, they're not done. So I'm going to put them on for another 2 minutes. So that's 5 minutes so far. Oh, stop. I'm going to give him another extra 3 minutes, to be honest. So that's that done. That's that already. That's looking well pretty. Just the salad in the box is enough for me. If I had a slice of lemon, that would look really good. So I'm going to aim to put my whitebait in the middle and make it look sort of a little bit more interesting than what it is. Just a little bit fancy. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because it's for yourself doesn't mean it has to look. Right, lemon juice. Is it open? I am so terrible at opening these things. No, don't open it that way. Open it that way. Hey, there we go. Alright. So, really, guys, I'm just waiting for the whitebait to cut. I don't know whether to keep going. Stop it right here. And then if it works, I'll just have to show you later, really. So, yeah, we've got another 2 minutes, guys. And you don't want to sit here while I'm assing around and prattling on here. What we want to do is know if the whitebait works. So, if you check back with me in 2 minutes. It is looking a lot better. But I really think it's going to take a little longer in the air fryer. As I said, I've not tried it in the air fryer, so I'm going to play around with the temperatures, and I'll come back to you and let you know how it's actually going to turn out, and actually how long it takes in the air fryer. So have a lovely evening, no matter what you're doing. As I said, I'm going to go have dinner al fresco, and I'll get back to let you know how this is getting on. Have a great evening, everyone, and thank you. I do appreciate all the time that you give me, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye.